India is packed with jaw-dropping surprises that feel almost unreal. From ancient land bridges hidden beneath the sea to festivals so massive they gather more people than anywhere else on Earth, this country constantly defies expectations. You'll find frozen battlefields, living bridges grown from trees, and tribes untouched by modern civilization, sometimes all within the same nation. These 20 incredible facts will completely change how you see India. Let's dive in. Number 20. India hosts the largest peaceful gathering in human history. Every few years, the Kumbh Mela festival draws massive crowds to sacred rivers across India. In 2025 alone, more than 670 million people participated over a 45-day period. On a single day, around 76 million people gathered at once, more than the entire population of the United Kingdom. Recognized by Guinness World Records, the Kumbh Mela stands as the largest peaceful human gathering ever recorded. Number 19. India has no single national language. Unlike many countries, India does not have one official national language. Instead, it recognizes 22 official languages under its constitution, with Hindi and English most commonly used for government and administration. In reality, linguistic diversity goes much further. According to surveys, over 780 languages are spoken across the country. Northern India largely uses Indo-Aryan languages, while southern India speaks Dravidian languages, which are so different that speakers often cannot understand each other at all, highlighting the country's deep cultural complexity. Number 18. India grows bridges instead of building them. In the rain-soaked hills of Meghalaya, local communities have spent centuries growing living root bridges rather than constructing traditional ones. Using the aerial roots of rubber fig trees, villagers carefully guide and intertwine them over decades to form strong, natural walkways across rivers. Some of these bridges are over 15 meters long and can support dozens of people at once. Unlike steel or wood, these bridges grow stronger with time, representing a rare harmony between human ingenuity and nature. Number 17. India once shared a land connection with Sri Lanka. Stretching across the shallow waters of the Palk Strait is Adam's Bridge, also known as Ram Setu. This chain of limestone shoals spans nearly 48 kilometers between India and Sri Lanka. Geological studies suggest it once formed a natural land bridge, while Hindu mythology describes it as a bridge built by Lord Rama's army. Though much of it is now submerged, satellite imagery still clearly reveals its outline beneath shallow waters, hinting at a time when the two landmasses were physically connected. Number 16. India became the most populous country on Earth. In 2023, India officially overtook China as the world's most populous nation, a milestone centuries in the making. Today, more than 1.4 billion people live within India's borders, meaning nearly 1 out of every 6 humans on Earth is Indian. This massive population isn't evenly spread either. India's most populous state, Uttar Pradesh, has around 241 million people, more than most countries on the planet. If Uttar Pradesh were independent, it would rank among the world's top 6 most populated nations, ahead of Brazil and Japan. Number 15. India has the largest diaspora in the world. An estimated 35.4 million Indians and people of Indian origin live outside India, making it the largest diaspora on Earth. The United States alone is home to over 5 million Indians. In Mauritius, more than 70% of the population is of Indian descent. This global spread has shaped industries, cultures, and economies worldwide, turning India into a cultural force far beyond its borders. Number 14. The wettest place on Earth is located in India. In the northeastern state of Meghalaya lies the village of Mausanram, officially recognized as the wettest place on Earth. It receives an astonishing average of about 12,000 millimeters of rainfall every year. During the monsoon season, clouds funnel moisture directly into the hills, producing near-constant rain. The result is a lush landscape filled with waterfalls, mist-covered valleys, and dense vegetation. Life here is shaped entirely by rainfall, influencing architecture, farming methods, and even daily routines. Number 13. The world's highest motorable road is located in India. In the remote mountains of Ladakh, the Umling La Pass reaches an elevation of about 5,799 meters above sea level, making it the highest motorable road on Earth. That's higher than Everest Base Camp. Constructing and maintaining a road at such altitude requires overcoming extreme cold, low oxygen levels, and rugged terrain. Today, vehicles can travel through landscapes once accessible only by foot, offering breathtaking views of one of the harshest environments on the planet. Number 12. One of the world's last uncontacted tribes lives in India. North Sentinel Island, part of India's Andaman Islands, is home to the Sentinelese people, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth. For thousands of years, they have fiercely resisted contact with outsiders, often responding with hostility to protect their isolation. The Indian government strictly enforces no-contact laws to preserve their way of life. Very little is known about their language, culture, or population, making them one of humanity's greatest living mysteries. Number 11. The world's largest salt desert lies in India. The Rann of Kutch in Gujarat is the largest salt desert on Earth, covering roughly 7,500 square kilometers. During the dry season, the landscape turns into a vast, blinding white plain that reflects sunlight like a mirror. During the monsoon, much of the region floods, transforming into a seasonal wetland that attracts flamingos and other wildlife. This dramatic shift between dry desert and watery refuge makes the Rann of Kutch one of the most visually striking natural regions on the planet. Number 10. India sits on a massive tectonic collision zone. The Indian tectonic plate continues to push into the Eurasian plate, slowly lifting the Himalayas higher every year. This collision created the world's tallest mountain range and remains an active geological process today. Earthquakes and land uplift are constant reminders that India's geography is still evolving beneath its feet. Number 9. India experiences some of the most extreme temperature contrasts on Earth. Few countries experience temperature differences as dramatic as India's. In the Himalayas, temperatures on the Siachen Glacier can plunge below minus 55 degrees Celsius, creating one of the coldest inhabited military zones on the planet. Meanwhile, desert towns like Faladi in Rajasthan have recorded temperatures exceeding 51 degrees Celsius. That's a difference of over 100 degrees Celsius within one country, making India feel like multiple climate worlds stitched together by geography. Number 8. India's coastline stretches across multiple seas. India has more than 7,500 kilometers of coastline along the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and Indian Ocean. This vast maritime access shaped centuries of trade, cultural exchange, and exploration. Ancient ports connected India to Africa, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia long before modern globalization. Coastal geography played a crucial role in spreading Indian goods, ideas, and influence across the world. Number 7. The most populated river basin on Earth is in India. The Ganges River Basin supports over 500 million people, making it the most densely populated river basin in the world. Stretching across multiple Indian states, this vast network of rivers and tributaries provides water, fertile soil, transportation, and spiritual significance. Entire civilizations have flourished along its banks for thousands of years. Even today, the basin remains vital to agriculture, industry, and daily life, sustaining a population larger than all of South America combined. Number 6. India's largest employer is bigger than many countries. India's Ministry of Defense employs nearly 3 million people, making it the largest employer on the planet. This includes active military personnel and civilian workers. To put that in perspective, that workforce alone is larger than the total population of some countries. The sheer scale of this organization highlights both India's population size and the strategic importance of its armed forces. Number 5. India's population is still growing at a staggering pace. As of 2025, India's population grows by roughly 50,000 people every single day. That adds up to about 1.5 million new people each month, which is more than the population of some entire countries. Although the growth rate has slowed compared to the explosive increases of the 20th century, the numbers remain enormous. Demographers predict India's population will continue rising until it peaks around 1.7 billion sometime in the mid-21st century, making it one of the most important population stories in human history. Number 4. The highest battlefield on Earth is in India. The Siachen Glacier, located in the Karakoram Range, sits at altitudes between 5,400 and 6,700 meters, making it the highest battlefield in the world. Soldiers stationed there face extreme cold, avalanches, and dangerously thin air. The region is part of a complex territorial dispute involving India, Pakistan, and China. More soldiers have died from harsh conditions than combat, highlighting how geography itself can become a powerful enemy. Number 3. India contains nearly every major landscape on Earth. Within its borders, India holds deserts, tropical rainforests, alpine glaciers, fertile plains, wetlands, and volcanic islands. Few countries on Earth contain such geographic diversity in one place. This variety supports immense biodiversity and contributes to India's complex climate patterns and ecosystems. Number 2. India's geography created thousands of distinct cultures. Mountain ranges, dense forests, deserts, and rivers historically isolated communities from one another. Over time, this separation allowed unique traditions, cuisines, clothing styles, and belief systems to develop independently. Even villages just a few hundred kilometers apart can can feel like entirely different worlds. Geography didn't just shape India's land, it shaped its people. Number 1. India's geography shaped its entire history. Natural barriers like oceans and mountains protected parts of the subcontinent, while open plains invited trade, migration, and invasion. Rivers supported ancient civilizations, while deserts and jungles preserved isolation. These geographic forces shaped empires, conflicts, and cultures for thousands of years, making India's land inseparable from its history.